Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and distinguished guests. I see any today, but okay. You know, looking around this room, I don't think I see a single person over 21. Well, I guess it's never too early to plan for retirement. So that's what I'm going to do today. Or that's what we're going to talk about today. How many of you plan to retire within the next 50 years? Raise your hand. Okay, I saw most of you raise your hand, and the ones that haven't, I'm a little worried. But by the end of the speech, you might be worried about me. And let me tell you why. By 2023, there is going to be a new hotspot for you all to retire. Okay? And what is that hotspot? Is it California? Is it Florida? Hawaii? No. It's actually Mars, the red planet. Now, am I living in a fantasy world? Let me tell you, there are people around the entire world, the whole globe here, who are researching and understanding human colonization on Mars. And I am going to discuss very briefly 3 organizations that have that will actually that represent different steps for you to retire on Mars. Okay, so the first one is Mars Society, and this will be your motivation to retire. Mars One will be your ticket and itinerary to retire, and SpaceX will be your actual transportation up to Mars. So, let's look at these 3 organizations. The Mars Society was founded in 1998 by Robert Zubrin, and this is made up of space enthusiasts from around the world, including many scientists, and they're the most influential advocacy for the study of Mars in the world. Mars One is another organization that's already planned a trip to Mars. They publicized, they announced publicly their plan to go to Mars in May 2023. They had an application process opened where people could apply to be the first pioneers on Mars. And I'm sorry, the deadline's over, but you will thank me for not telling you ahead of time, because of the fact that the first pioneers, it will cost them $500,000 to go to Mars. So now after the first, what they're going to be doing is they're going to be taking off in May 2022. It's going to take them 6 months to get to Mars, and in November 2023, May 2023, they are going to be on Mars, and they're going to be the first pioneers. Now, after that, they're planning to send 4 more people up every 2 years. So let's just do the math here. By the time you guys all retire, you can all retire together on Mars. So, you probably think, okay, I'm not convinced here. Where is this girl getting her news? Is it from National Enquirer? No, it's real. Now, if you don't believe me yet, I just want you to, what is that word? Bonhomie spirit. I want you to just humor me and smile politely as you listen to me for another minute. So if you can't believe me, you can believe this person, okay? The founder of SpaceX, his name is Elon Musk. According to Forbes magazine, he's worth $24 billion himself. His space company, SpaceX, has won billions of dollars in contracts, government contracts, because he has the most advanced rockets in the world. And he already has a fleet of rockets that are going up to Mars. So, space is for all of us. If you don't remember, when Neil Armstrong went to the moon, every woman, child, man was excited. Space is something for everyone. By the time you guys can retire on Mars, it's going to cost you the ticket to Australia, so you're going to be able to choose. And this may be a fantasy, but it's the ultimate fantasy because it's real.
I do apologize for why it's not showing up on the display. I'll just wait on the laptop.
That's okay.
Because she didn't want me to leak out the secret.
All right.
That's why it was last
So,
minute.
It's warming up.
The internet is downloading, so.
sorry, I guess my time's over. Maybe we better
Having a
have plan.
problem.
Yeah.
You still have another.
Oh, I have one more minute. Okay, there you go. How do I?
No, it's downloading, so.
Oh,
Oh, does it have to download? Can't you just press the button?
No, it's playing, but it has to download. I wish we could.
tell me.
I don't know.
I think we'll probably.
You better skip it. Oh well, that was the best part of my speech.
I'll play.